And we're live from the pits of hell called Earth, the human experience at the end times. I am your broadcaster, Lilith, reincarnated, the whole goddess of hell. How we doing out there, people? Oh, it sounds like they're in torture and suffering and pain, just as proclaimed. And the crowd goes wild. What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? I am your messenger of God, the Lilith reincarnated, your high priestess, Phoenix, coming straight to you from the dirty. Damn, did shit get dirty? Start out in the light, and man, it got ugly real quick, didn't it? Maybe for you, not for me. Can you see the light in the shit? I can. So, hey, how are you? Oh, Lord, have mercy. So, I gotta speak on this, I suppose. The crowd is going wild and they want to know, what can I say about this? God's not pleased at all. But in essence, He looks over everything, you know. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about what happened at the Olympics. When did I find out? Not till about 11 o'clock today. And, I went straight to God. And what did he say? I got one answer at first, and then I got the vision. You get an answer, and then you get a vision. If you accept the answer, then you can see what what's behind the curtain. What was the answer? Nobody makes money off of me. Meaning nobody gets to parade my story for, fortune, fame, or anything. Nobody makes money off me. You don't get to sell this story. And that's what happened to, God, what is his name? Mel Gibson. Because the story was sold. He made money off of it. You're not supposed to be making money off of God's works. But anyways, what was the big deal? What's the big deal? You don't understand. They didn't just disrespect Christians. Yeah, they did. But they disrespected all religions because I don't know many that aren't pagan, that are of light and love and speak. Only those of the spirit accept homosexuality. There's not a religion that does. Religion says that it's a blasphemous sin. It's a blasphemous sin. So though everybody thinks that the Christians were under attack, the Muslims took that very serious too, because they did that in front of their Muslim people. Do you know what I mean? The Judas, the Jewish, everybody that studies religion, you can go to their country and they don't stand for homosexuality in any kind of way, shape, or form. Why? Because their God says their teachings of God says this is a sin. So in essence, yeah, they went for the biggest one, but in essence, they pissed off everyone, because that's not okay. You sat there in front of our people, and that's the shock factor. I can't imagine all these people that praise God, and then they watch them. Do you sit and continue to watch this? Do you let your eyes sin? Did you really watch this? You watched the whole show go down? You put it into your soul? How many people will stay there after what's been done, knowing that they literally just, for entertainment purposes only, on a world platform, chose to exhibit God in such a humiliating form? And not just our God, because the truth is though many religions don't honor Jesus Christ as God or the Savior, they respect the story. You know what I mean? As much as Christians will respect the Buddhists and their energy and their story. We respect Allah, you know what I mean? There's a lot of respect, and that's the thing, is even the Muslims, you know what I mean? They know the story. The story's been told forever. And they disrespected, you know what I mean, everything about it. And then the Marie Antoinette, that would have been like Germany coming out and dressing someone up as Hitler, saying goodnight. Good night, everyone. That was the lowest blow ever. And again, I mean, it was all in my videos. I've said it. Put their head on a plate. I said it yesterday before I realized that this was going to happen. You know what I mean? I've been eating cake all week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what I told you. We've just been eating cake. You know, the revolution. I spoke about the French Revolution. I said that yesterday. The king. I told you the story about the king, and it was all about the French Revolution and all of that shit. The fight between the French and the English. The French has the whole world looking at them. And they decided to use this as an opportunity to start an enormous religious battle. Who started it? Who rules over the French? Roman Catholics. The Roman Catholics. So the Roman Catholics will, you know what I mean? They'll unionize under a common threat. This is a threat to religion, all religions. You cannot, and that's where it is. Man will take it upon themselves. I said, God, are you going to do something? He said, watch what the men do. Because this is the law. This is their laws. You've disrespected their religious laws on a world platform. And they would tell their people of their countries not to even associate. But now that you've done it and they're trapped there, you're all in a lot of trouble. Anybody that entertains it. And that's why they said, don't put that in your eyes. Don't put that in your eyes. Don't give them that. And that's where it is. You know what I mean? All of the attention that's being broadcast across the world is for what? It's the Hunger Games, people. We get to decide which country's better. This is all bad. So in the middle of fighting, you know, this fight to decide which country is better in all fields, God took the field. God took the field. So with that being said, no, I don't think anybody should be watching that shit, because you shouldn't anyways. It's not important who's better. Who has better, you know what I mean? Who has stronger athletes? No, we should acknowledge the fact that there's gifted and talented athletes across the world. And we don't get to decide which country is better just based on, you know, who has Achilles. You know what I mean? Is how I look at it. But again, every 4 years, give them the Hunger Games, bring all the districts in, make a big fat show of this shit, display the warriors. My daughter came up to me, she's like, do you see the gymnastics? Their vaginas are hanging out. I said, I know. Go look at Russ's girlfriend. She wears the same clothes all day. It's not a big deal to the world we live in. They hang out vaginas all day. For nothing. For free. Free 99. Everybody forgot about that whole fucking, you know, they were touching the gymnastic, or what do you guys call your asses? Gymnasts. Crazy shit. I mean, again, it didn't affect my day. I asked God what he said. He said, nobody makes money off of me. Meaning nobody gets entertainment off of me. Are you going to do something? He said, no, watch the people do it. Watch the people fight for me. That's true. It's very true. I don't think there's one country you can go into over there that's going to allow that shit. Maybe parts of Europe, but not always, you know what I mean? And that's where it is, where you take your beliefs and your rights and you try to shove them on somebody else. You know what I mean? You're going to eat this. Let them have cake. Oh my gosh. You have cake all over your face, people. Did you really watch it? Did you not turn it off when you realized what was happening? Did you let your kids watch it? Did you really? Did you sit in the presence of evil and watch that they were completely devouring all religious stories about, you know, an epic moment in time on a world platform? Every country stood and watched them clown religion and make, you know what I mean, make jokes with men in dresses. What? This is supposed to be the most masculine arena, because everybody's using their masculine energy to, you know what I mean, to fight. And they completely demasculinated the whole arena, the whole World Olympics. They demasculinated the whole world. Truthfully. It wasn't a gesture of fighting for rights, because in essence they didn't have the right to do that. And we would be in just as much danger to do something like that here in America. Here in America, we respect. You have a freedom to religion, bro. You have a freedom to it. Meaning we're not going to do something like that, dude. We're not going to, we would not, our leaders would not allow us to put one above the other. It is just a law. It's a right. You have a right. They took away everybody's rights right there. Their right to religion, their right to, you know what I mean, all of that. Their beliefs, because there's a lot of people that don't believe that shit. And their religions don't believe in that shit. And they took away everybody's rights and just said that they were right and this is all right. And then they put a woman that persecuted her own people as you know what I mean, the final emblem. Meaning we're persecuting it was a full message. Do you know what you know the story of Antoinette? She would rather be, you know what I mean, sit in the highest tower and let her people burn and die while she lived off of the lavishness. And that's it. We're going to watch you guys persecute while we collect the gold and the silver and the bronze. Holy shit. I didn't even have to go to... Some of us that went to fucking high school are really glad that we paid attention in history. And the rest of us are, like, learning history right now real fast. Real fast. Real fast. We're learning about the past, the present, and what the fuck the future is going to bring behind this. It's a ticking time bomb. How long do these things last? What did I say before it started? You're going to put everybody in the same place during a world war? Sure, and let's piss everyone off at the same time and put a target on the whole fucking arena. It happened before. I can't remember when it happened, but there was this time where they tried to... There was a terrorist attack on the Olympics. Mr. Plum remembers one of the 70s where he said that... I forgot who. I almost think he said the Arabics. Somebody. They went in, dude, and they killed a whole country that was representative at the Olympics. Oh, and then my daughter said that they, just to top it off, just to make everything worse, they introduced, what was it, South Korea as North Korea with the wrong flag. Yeah, let's just piss off everybody. Meanwhile, you guys stand there on your boats waving your flags as the whole fucking Titanic is going down right now. I can't imagine. As a spiritualist, and if I would have bought tickets, I would have known. We can't be here. We must go. We can't be in the presence of this. This is bad. We've got to leave. I don't care who did it and who's in charge, but this whole energy that's here now, we've got to go. It's so much heat on the Olympics, and it has nothing to do with the Olympics anymore. God stole the show. This is crazy. The whole world is not pleased with that. Of course, the Americans are going to be loudest about it. Why? Because we have the freedom of speech. But I promise you, every world leader that's, you know what I mean, that sat there to watch their country participate in this bullshit is very upset. They're very upset that they sent their people, their representatives of their country, into this bullshit. I'm ashamed. We wouldn't do that. It's one thing for entertainment, guys. It's one thing to be entertaining, you know what I mean? And that's what I had to explain to Mr. Plum. What's a drag queen? It's a man that dresses up as a woman. It has nothing to do with his sexuality. In most cases, they're married. It's just it's an actor. It's just an actor. But they acted out the wrong scene right now. This was all bad. You played the wrong role right now. You had to be a dumbass, a dumb man to do that. Because any woman in her heart would have known that was not a good move. I am not going to make fun of God. We're not going to do a song and dance to the Last Supper. The Last Supper. And then they have Antoinette with her head on a plate. Do you understand the message that was sent from France? Everybody can say it wasn't me, but it has to go through everyone. You don't understand. This is a world organizational situation. It has to be cleared. Everybody knew this was going to come through. Stand back. They cleared the shit out of this shit. And now, you know what I mean? Again, why would they do such a thing? Strategic moves, if you ask me. Puts an easy target on people's backs. It makes it very easy now. You can see who stands for what. And that's it. That's what they want to do. That's what happened here in America. It's just a simple target now. Now we can see who's real and who's not. Who stands for what and who doesn't. The masks and the veils come down. People in their rights and their beliefs will stand up. And you can see what people stand for and what their true intentions are. Where their true heart is. And that's what I mean. Anybody that sits there that claims to be religious is not. This is blasphemy. We're out of here, dude. Turn off the TV. Don't put that back on. We're not watching that again. That's it. Your heart knows better. And again, I don't watch that shit to begin with. Who does? I don't know. People that want to see their country win. If you want to see your country win, then do something good for your country. These people aren't helping our country. They're just bringing home treasures to be on a box of Wheaties. A cereal that nobody eats. Leave me alone, guys. Stupid. Yeah, God took the show, and I don't care, and we don't care, and this is because it's all planned. It's a simple plan of attack. The people will tear up each other. The religions will fall. They will all do all this shit that they always said they were going to do. Everybody will take a stand, and they'll all stand against each other, and you know what I mean? It'll be bloodshed, and all over, you know, who's right and who's wrong, and everybody's walking in laws and none in the spirit. But my book says and my rights say, and my laws say, and my God says, and my church says, and my parents say. All by the laws. All by the laws. All by the laws. I have the right to carry a gun. I can kill you. It is my constitutional right to take your life. All by the laws. All by the laws. Nothing by the Spirit. That's it. I was like, should I tell Miles that he's in absolute danger? No. He's out for his gold medal. Why should I? This is that Colin Kaepernick moment. Nobody's going to take a stand. They're not going to take an L. They're there for the gold, bro. Colin Kaepernick knew damn well when he put his knee down to the ground, this was it. This was it. I'm standing up. And by standing down, this is going to push me, I'm going to be standing up for a lot of people, but this is going to tear me down to stand up like this. That's the truth. I'd be like, I don't know what's going on, but me and my country don't represent this. I must immediately resign from these games. That's it. My religious beliefs are stronger than my personal pursuits. And by doing this, I am putting God as a warrior for my country in this moment. I'm out of here. Find someone else to participate. I'm not participating in this. I'm the one that doesn't take the gold. That's what it is, too. You have to do this. For what? It's my job, not yours. It's my gold medal, not yours. It's my reputation, not yours. You put me here to make the right decision. I'm making the right decision. I'm the one that comes home with the gold. You're the ones that come home with what? You know, and that's that Achilles moment. Gold? Here, take it. My gift to you. I didn't come here for the gold. I came here for the honor. There's no honor in this. There's no honor in fighting for people that are disrespecting countries and religions and just shitting on people like that. There's no honor to be in this place at this time. And that goes back to yesterday's teaching. There's no honor in Marshall performing at a fucking fight in fucking, you know what I mean, LA. The honor's all yours. Why don't you put on a real show? Why are you, you know what I mean, presenting for someone else? I didn't know you was an opener. I thought you were just going to close the curtain. You know what I mean? I thought you were the main event. I didn't know you was an opener. An open container to that bullshit. Don't forget to wear your gin and juice shirt. Make sure you bring the homies in the hood that are all pushing all this hate-ass fucking rap music and all this fucking discord. You know what I mean? Make sure you put your Discord link in there. Guys, I can't. And I don't have to. I'm just the messenger. I wish you all the best in all of your bullshit and your pursuits, but I can tell you there's a huge difference between the heart and the mind. You can act like this that don't mean shit to you, and you can mind your motherfucking business, but your heart is telling you a different thing. And if it's not, then you're just soulless, and I don't care either way. If your heart doesn't guide you to be a better person and to walk away from certain things and to know better, then, you know, you don't know your heart. You don't know God, because God lies within your heart, and God doesn't stand for such things. And that's it, too. The godliness in everybody knows this is wrong. The flesh in everybody is going to take that vengeance upon others. I know it's wrong. I'm going to sit here and praise God. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give my woes to Him. Like, whoa. Like, whoa. Whoa. What happened? What happened when I went to bed last? What? Whoa. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's it. You're jamming your soul as being part of that. And I said it. You shouldn't even be watching this shit, bro. You shouldn't even be talking about that shit. You shouldn't even be thinking about that shit. You should stay away from shit like that. That's it. Oh, you mean the Disaster Fest where they shat on all religions and tried to throw a bunch of fucking, you know, gay people at people? They thought they wanted to put, you know, they wanted to shit on religion and throw homosexuality at the world? I don't think that was a good move. What is the French? What? That's a terrible move. I'm moving the other way. I'm moving up out of this. I hear Puck. Moving up out of this. Ain't nothing but a gangster. And I told you, what did I say? Oh, shit. Pac's gonna put fucking Snoop on a world platform and destroy him. This is destructive. Oh, and to the rest of you, I love that. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about your song now, Russ and Will. Nobody gives a shit about your new T-shirt, and they won't. This is the headline, not you. You're going to drop to the very bottom. Nobody cares about your song when we got all this going on. That's what I told you too. Marshall, you think this is funny? You think this is a time to go to work? This is a time to get to work, not sit there pushing your work. And that's it. How could you possibly? Even Allie knew. I'm not going on tour. This is not the time. My people are at war. I'm not going out there trying to fucking put them in danger and get money off of them. Not our people. Hell nah, bro. Don't forget that VIP ticket. I just cannot. And that's why I won't. And I don't. And I will not. But the rest of you will. Party on, Bill. Party on, Ted. Later, haters.